So you have a weed problem and you just need a little bit of help? Well, I happen to have the 6 most popular weed pullers on the market right here to help you optimize your weed defense strategy in your yard or garden. I'll explain the physics of how they work and do an up-close demo of each. And the last 2 happen to have an ace up their sleeve that makes weed pulling even easier, so hang around for those. Let's start with some physics. Each of these weed pullers utilize the same physics principles in their design and advertise minimal bending or straining to remove weeds. Here's the idea. 2 pairs of opposable claws are punched into the ground around the base of a weed, and you step on the foot pedal to fully embed those claws in the dirt. Using the long handle as a lever, you then lean the handle towards the foot pedal. 2 things happen here. When the foot pedal is pushed towards the ground, it causes the claws to come together around the roots of the weed. And then when you continue leaning the handle, the foot pedal becomes a fulcrum or pivot for your lever, giving you the mechanical advantage to remove your weeds by the roots with ease. Pretty creative design. And it may keep you from needing to pound ibuprofen after your next weeding experience. Supposedly, the first prototype of this weed puller was developed in 1913 in Seattle, Washington by a man known today as Grampa, which introduces us to our first weed puller. This is the Grampa's original weeder. It's simple, strong, and it's been an industry standard for a long time. It's currently the most popular weed puller on Amazon, but it's a little pricey in my opinion. The Grampa's company has a new metal version on the market as well, and here it is. It works like the original, but with a metal handle. But from my testing in my yard and garden, I don't see much advantage from the metal handle unless you're trying to uproot full-grown trees. Next up, Pawpaw's Weed Puller. To me, this is pretty much the exact same tool as the Grampa's original weeder, but with a lower price point. Same sturdy build, same size, same design, and the handle, like Grampa's original, is made of a single piece of wood. But not being the original, it is a little cheaper than Grampa's. Next up is a weed puller from a new brand called WilFiks. Like Pawpaw's, this weed puller utilizes the same basic design as Grampa's with a more affordable price point. I like this one best so far, and here's why. This weed puller has a heavier build with claws that are slightly larger and open slightly wider than Grampa's or Pawpaw's. And from my testing, it's able to pull up larger weeds than either of the others. Now, the last 2 weed pullers I've got have an added advantage in that they both have a weed ejection system. Check out this Fiskars Weed Puller. After uprooting your weed, the Fiskars will push the weed out of your claws for you, so you don't even have to touch it. Not only does it keep your hands clean while weeding, it also speeds up the entire process. Now, the Fiskars is easy to use and will eject super quickly. Unfortunately, the Fiskars is made mostly of plastic and it doesn't feel like it's gonna last too long. And finally, this is the Grootpow Weed Puller. Like the Fiskars, it has a weed ejector. It's also about double the weight of the Fiskars because it's made mostly of metal, and man, this thing is powerful. The density of this tool allows it to pull some monster weeds. The Grootpow can rock deep-rooted dandelions and other weeds with ease. There you have it. I've got all these weed pullers linked in the video description in case you need one. From here, if you'd like to see how to lay weed barrier the right way to ditch your weed problem for good, I've got a video you can check out right here. And if, after seeing this video, you feel like I've earned your subscription, then you can click the ManCycle logo right here. See you next time.